Welcome to Cosmos and Spread. My name is Michelle Rogers, and I'm so blessed to be back with you after this beautiful move. So happy to be back. Those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your patience during my move and this transition here to take care of my parents. And those of you who are just now joining me, coming in new, welcome to my channel. Welcome to our family. I thank you so much for joining. And I hope and pray that this really helps you on your journey. So before I begin, now I'm doing some different things than I did before. But also, I was doing some things differently the previous readings yesterday and Gemini's. Spirit just told me to do something different again. So, so here's what I'm doing. I will begin with crystal scrying, go on to the tarot, go on to the guidance oracle cards, but I'm also pulling a mantra card that Spirit wants you to speak throughout the energy that's coming in for you this upcoming week, but also during this live. At any point in time when you come on here, whether you're live, if you come on later, it's fine too, because Spirit just had me to switch this. To please look at which deck. Deck number 1, this is a rose quartz. Deck number 2, this is a turban seashell. Deck number 3, this is a fluorite crystal. So please, whichever one that you feel guided to, at the end of the reading, I will begin with number 1, and I will go through and see what extra messages Spirit has just for you. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to go ahead and begin with the crystal scrying. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does the lovely Libra need to know, current and near future, please, beginning with May 21st through the 27th, Spirit. Thank you. Here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm seeing a shock factor right off the bat. Who is Libra? Okay, Libra, you're coming in as, hey Myers, Libra, you're coming in as a feminine energy. Okay, does not mean that you are feminine in body. This is not gender specific. But a feminine energy is more of the nurturing, loving, caretaker type energy. Okay, now I'm seeing a masculine energy who is more associated with getting goals, tasks, and goals accomplished. Things like that, taking care of business, that sort of thing. So the masculine is like standing behind you, and they have their mouth open as if they're in shock, almost like they're very frustrated, very aggravated. Okay, and the thing is, you're not, Libra, you're not looking toward that person. It's like you hear that person, but at the same time, your focus is somewhere else. It's kind of like almost, how, I hate to say it this way, but I'm a mother, and I know there were times when my children were little, it would be mom, mom, mom. And there would be times that, if I was talking to someone, because I was trying to teach them not to interrupt. So there would be times if I was talking to someone and I knew that there wasn't anything urgent, I would ignore, okay, just for a few minutes, and until they got the point, right? So I'm feeling it's that kind of energy, almost like you're training yourself in some sense to ignore someone for some reason, or ignore something that's coming in, okay? Because your focus is somewhere else. Okay, Spirit, please give me more for Libra. Okay, here. Thank you. Okay, who is Libra? Okay, so thank you, Spirit. So Libra, I'm seeing you. It's like you're looking down, okay, and some kind of sadness here. Now there's what's coming through again as the masculine energy, again not gender specific. It's like this person has you cuddled up, but this person is coming through kind of like a what's the word I'm looking for, Spirit? Almost like someone that doesn't really know you. Like you could be at a workplace for years, but someone who really doesn't understand you, um, or hasn't, or hasn't taken the time somehow to really get to know you, almost like, trying to parent you in some way. Okay, so but it's a masculine. So the masculine energy, you've got to remember, this is like the business mindset or getting tasks accomplished mindset. Okay. So even if you're a female, and let's say you're a female and I know a lot of people work from home now like I do. So I'm a female in body, but I'm a very masculine energy. I am constantly work focused, task driven. So it's that kind of energy. Okay. And so it's almost like Libra, it's like you shock this person because it's like this person's trying to tell you, this person's frustrated, they're trying to tell you something. It's like a communication thing going on here, because it's like in a sense you're not hearing them, but it's almost like you've learned to block some noise out. Not that you're trying to block a person, but it's like you've somehow learned to block out noise, extra added noise. It may come through to you like noise, and like you can only handle one noise at a time. So like if you're let's say you're focusing, Libra, on, say you're wanting to, I don't know, do some kind of task. Okay, now remember, you're coming through as the feminine, which is more nurturing, okay, more loving. But say you're wanting to do some kind of a task, and it could even be wanting to do something for this person. Okay, if you're in a relationship, your mind could be on focusing on, what can I do for my partner? What could I do for my cousin? Whoever this is for you. And but because this other person, you're not hearing this other person as they're talking to you, it's like frustrating them because you don't hear them. But at the same time, it's almost like they don't understand, because maybe some of you may not be vocalizing. Could be a secret, could be a surprise, but for whatever reason you may not be vocalizing to this other person that, hey, I'm trying to think of a surprise for you. I'm trying to think of something to do to you, for you, something nice. I'm trying to think of a good idea. So I'm not being able to hear you back here. It seems like there's some kind of communication gap here. Okay, Spirit, please tell me more for Libra. Okay, Libra, you're coming through as a white lamb. Now, anytime I see white, first of all, that is showing me spiritually led. There's some kind of spiritual guidance here, okay, coming in from the divine. Also, a white lamb is telling me there's purity, okay? So in this situation, that's telling me that there's, in other words, okay, it's kind of like I was saying, like you may be planning something, or your mind may be focused on one particular thing. So this person, even if you're focusing on something for them and they don't know that, okay, because of whatever reason, they're very frustrated because they're trying to talk to you about something and you're not hearing it. okay? Or at least you're not hearing it the way that they're wanting it to be understood by you, if that makes sense. Okay, so Spirit's saying that, in other words, like this person could get so frustrated because it was the shock factor. Now remember, so this person's like, like, doesn't he, doesn't she, whatever, doesn't this person ever hear anything I have to say? It could be a situation like that, okay? And so this person could be kind of pointing fingers at you, or, angry at you, saying things like, why don't you ever hear me? Why don't you ever listen to me? Something like that. Okay. So the Spirit's wanting you to know that because you're coming through as the white lamb, that it's going to take this other person to really begin to understand you. Okay. Now I'm going to look up the spiritual meaning of a white lamb. I do suggest that you do so for yourself, so that you can get an in-depth meaning from this, okay, for your situation. Only use what you feel guided to when you look online. I'll tell you what I'm looking up. I'm just typing in spiritual meaning, white lamb. You can also look up totem animal white lamb. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I am on Sacred Spirit Shaman, okay? Just a second. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it says, I'm going to have to put my glasses on. Bear with me. I'm in different lighting, guys, since the move, so, okay. Okay, so whether the white lamb appears in dreams, visions, waking life, or synchronicities, it is a sign and message that dreams of a white lamb, or in this case, vision, whatever you're going through is temporary. It's lifting. In other words, it's lifting away. Whatever you've been through will never pass your way again. Be strong as the remaining energy passes out of your system. You, your loved ones, and household are not the sacrifice. Ascended Master Jesus already made the sacrifice on your behalf. And let's see. The Holy Spirit will begin to settle onto you and wrap you in its arms. The enemies of yours and your beloveds will soon be disappointed to know their time of reign has come to an expected end. Let's see. I'm going to skip down. Let's see. Okay. Now, I'm going to go to one more. This is the fifth element life. I'm feeling that one. Okay. So let's see. Okay, as a spirit animal, the lamb encapsulates purity, innocence, and a willingness to be led. So again, you are coming through as the feminine energy, okay? Lambs are newborn, baby sheep, and their youth is both beautiful and beguiling. They have lived alongside humans since the beginning. Thus, they have developed great significance in our culture and traditions. Okay. Like animals, they are slaughtered for meat and are preyed on by predators. Their vulnerability has been interpreted both as strength and a weakness. So I'm going to stop there. So I'm feeling like here that Libra, because you may be more in the feminine energy, okay, you may be coming across to this person, this boss, whoever this is for you, because you're being like this little lamb, very meek-hearted, very, very loving, very beautiful. So you may be appearing weak. Okay, so now, for instance, if you're a male in body and you are right now in the feminine energy mainly, So that means that there could be others that look at you as a male and say, well, this person's weak because this person's just too loving. This person's too sweet or too kind. You know, this person lets everyone run over them, so I'm going to run over them too. Or you may give off the feeling to others that you are easily controlled by others, okay? Because you may be the type of person, because you're so loving right now, you know, we all switch in and out from masculine and feminine. So, but right now, focusing on the feminine energy that you're in, you may be putting this off and not even realizing it because you're being so sweet and kind. I'm not saying be mean. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying that other people may mistake you and think that, okay, because Libra is being so kind, being so sweet, Libra is weak. So I can come in and I can control or the situation. Now, I'm not saying particularly control you, but it can make people feel like, okay, Libra isn't the person that can control the situation. Okay, so I need to control the situation for Libra and myself. Or if it's a boss, I'm going to have to delegate every task to Libra because Libra is, you know, Libra's not going to understand, you know, something like that. When in all reality, Libra, you're extremely intelligent. It's just that you have an extremely kind, loving heart, and Libras are very old souls. So it's like you've been here lifetime after lifetime after lifetime to experience, you know, what this realm is like, how people are in many different eras. Okay. And it's almost like coming from your eyes, from your soul, Libra. It's like you've been here and done that before, and you know now that you have come here in this lifetime to give people encouragement, to give people love, you know, things like that. But where others don't see that or don't understand that, they may definitely take you as someone that they can, you know, in other words, that they can push over you. And they may not realize that. You know, some people don't realize they're controlling. I know I'm a Capricorn, and I have to really watch myself about controlling everything. Okay. This has been a very long work in progress with myself, trying to make sure that I'm not trying to keep, you know, everything, every little thing in control. I'm having to learn flexibility myself. I'm having to learn how to, you know, that I can't control everything. I can't make everything run smoothly. I can't make everyone happy. You know, I just can't. It's not part of being in human body in this realm. Okay. So there may be very well, but maybe others that you are, you know, like I said, either in a relationship, work relationship, whatever, that see you that way. And they may be like me and have characteristics like me, and they just, it's just kind of like an instinctual thing. So if they don't realize that they're being controlling, okay, then it's kind of like an easy prey when they don't even realize it. Okay. So I feel like Spirit wants you to be aware of that, but at the same time, don't block your heart. Stay loving, stay kind, but you may need to, you know, really assess the situation and set up some kind of strong boundary. If not for that person, that boss, whoever this may be, set up a strong boundary for yourself, okay, of what you want, what you don't want, what are you going to accept, okay? And then but the thing is, when we set boundaries for ourselves, we have to make sure we stick to those boundaries, okay? Because I know when you have a good heart, it makes you feel bad to set boundaries. So that's the key, is once you set it, you have to stay with it, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and go to the tarot, and let's see what Spirit has for you, Libra, this upcoming week. And Also, okay, so Spirit, yeah, see, look, something, it's not coming together. So there's a relationship here of some kind. Again, it can be work, it can be school, you know, but there's some kind of relationship here, something not coming. Look, it's doing it again. Guys, I've been shuffling since I was 5. If you're new to my channel, if that's what that means. There's something not coming together here. So it could be definitely some kind of communication barrier. Relationship not coming together, not understanding each other. Thank you, Spirit. This one, yes, more from this deck. Yes, thank you. Okay, these, yes, more from this deck. No, okay. So what we have. Okay, so we have, yeah, see, we have 5 of Cups. Yeah, loss, grief. Oh my goodness, grief, failure. Okay, so you could really be feeling. So, like, you know, the other person could really make you feel this way, okay, because of how they react. Remember, I saw the person in the beginning behind you who had that shock factor and very frustrated look on their face, okay? So, it's like there's definitely some kind of loss or grief. For some of you, this could be, you know, let's say you are at the workplace and you're one of the most loving employees, you're always loyal, you know, all of that, and you're constantly being taken advantage of. You know, it's like every time someone calls in, they come to you first, and then you're the type of person that can't say no, right? And so then, but then you realize, oh my gosh, this is wearing me down so much. I can't get enough sleep. I'm tired. I don't have time for my family, whatever the case. And so then, you have to look at the situation and say, okay, what is best for me? What helps me to function at my best? And then say, okay, I have got to set my own boundary that from now on, when I am asked if I can, work late or if I can come in on my day off, I've got to learn, what am I going to say? What is my boundary going to be? How often am I going to allow this to happen a month? Things like that. And be ready for it for when it happens again. Okay. And also, we have the 2, the Empress. Yeah, see, very nurturing. You have the white horse. Look at this. Okay, there's several meanings in this. First of all, the 2 is, for me, about finding balance. Okay, now the number 2, that is, it can have to do with, unity relationships as well. But the number 2, it's kind of like contemplating, should I take this action or should I take this action? And, again, Spirit's wanting you to Spirit is wanting you to assess the situation, okay? And really think about, contemplate what is going to make you happy, okay? And, so you can get those boundaries set or know what you want, truly want in life, and how to go about it. Now, another thing, this is the white horse. So you have the white horse, which is the same thing as the white lamb, okay, when it comes to the spiritual meaning of the color white. That's representing Holy Spirit, okay, the Holy Divine. So know that Spirit is in this with you, okay? Now, also, the number 2 of the Empress is also about being very nurturing. So again, we have the feminine energy here, okay? So Spirit's wanting you to really take note. This is just kind of a confirmation that's coming out, almost the same thing that came out in the crystals through the cards, okay? This is a situation that you really need to take a strong look at. Okay, let's go ahead and go to some other guidance cards and see what Spirit would like to bring forth for you, Libra. Okay. Hey, Myers, do you have placement in Libra? If you do, please go ahead and choose. I don't think you were on here maybe you heard it, but in between Gemini's reading and this one, Spirit had me to switch it up. So now I am going to be reading all three. Spirit said no, all three. So you don't have to type it in the live chat anymore. Just look, if you have placement in this zodiac sign, just look at deck 1, 2, or 3 and choose the one that you would like to know the answer to. And you can even choose more than one. Sometimes, we can feel led for all of them, and one might stick out a little more than the others, and that's okay too. That just means you have more messages to come in for you, okay? All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, what information would you like to bring forth for Libra? Thank you. Thank you. More from this deck. No. Okay. So we have unconditional love. My heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. Yes, see? And that's exactly why people look at you and right now and they're like, hey, Libra's weak, okay? But do not let that affect how you are, Libra. Continue being loving. Continue being the person you are. Just sometimes we have to have boundaries so that people don't, at some point, run over us or try to control our own lives, okay? Because we can only be in control of ourselves. We cannot control anyone else, okay? So definitely, Libra. Bear with me. I'm still dealing with my lighting. Oh, thank you so much, Myers. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you're just so great. I really appreciate you. Hey, I'm going to be watching your guys' stuff too. Tomorrow, I'm going to be starting to catch up on your stuff, Marsha's stuff on Bluegrass Paranormal, Get Spooky Societies. Let's see, Foxes. Let's see, Fox, the cutest dog in the West. Hey, anyone coming on, if you're interested in the paranormal, please check out these channels. Myers Paranormal. They are located here in Kentucky, like me. If also we have Bluegrass Paranormal, which is, of course, located in Kentucky as well. Very beautiful people, very loving people, and they're just out to show people, how you can be respectful to other realms, but the other realms are real, okay? And so, I just love them. Please check them out. Also, Get Spooky Society, same thing. She is, her name is Stephanie Getz. She is located in Indiana, but she travels different places, and she is absolutely amazing as well. And if you're interested in moon phases, and I also do free readings, like personal mini readings with her from, every once in a while on my channel and hers. We get together, and those are absolutely free for you. So please check these people out. And if you like little doggies, please check out, this lady has 2 channels. It's Fox, the cutest dog in the West, but also she has Fox's Mama's channel. She is located in Arizona. So please check these people out. They are amazing. And if you would like to check out another tarot reader who is absolutely the bomb, please check out Sun, Moon, and Stars 1111. Okay, make sure you type in 1111. I love this lady. I'm not actually sure where she's located, but I tell you, I've been following her for quite some time on YouTube. She has a small channel. It's larger than mine, but she has a small channel, and she is like the absolute best. She's always hitting it on the nail, okay? She's very wonderful. So check her out. Yeah, see, this is something that's been going on for a long time. The cards aren't coming out yet. So that's Spirit's indication to me. You've been going through this for quite a while. People taking you for being weak for a long time, okay? Because of your loving, giving heart. This one, Spirit. Yes, more from this deck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, see, we have disharmony, conflict, triggers. See, can't make this stuff up. Okay, you try again here. Just can't make it up, Libra. Okay, let's see what last bit of advice that Spirit has for you. Oh, Myers, I'm so sorry. I was thinking you were in Kentucky. Okay, so you guys are in Alabama. That's cool too. Oh my gosh, you guys are south like me. Okay, that's awesome. I do apologize. But that's so cool. You're actually not far away from me, are you? Oh, I hope you guys do come up. Maybe we can all do it together. That would be so neat. I would love that. Okay, Holy Spirit, what information would you like to bring forth, please? What does Libra need to know for the upcoming week? Good books to read? About what now? Paranormal or what? Or are we talking about tarot? And anyone that's viewing right now, if you want to come on the live chat, you're most absolutely welcome to. This one, Spirit. This one. Yes, more from. And if you have any questions about your zodiac reading, if you need more clarification, please let me know. We'll see what we can figure out here, okay? So we have C, innocent, vulnerable. C, cannot make this stuff up. This is a totally new deck of cards, okay? So, yeah, someone is seeing you as that little lamb, okay? Almost like prey. And I'm not trying to make it sound so cruel. I don't mean it to be like cruel, because like I said, sometimes, I was a supervisor before too. So, sometimes, like I said, I really had to work on myself, not trying to control everything, okay? And realizing that we can only control ourselves independently. We can't control others. Of course, when you're a supervisor, you have to do things by a certain structure, but you also have to kind of reel it in a little bit because, with Capricorn, I can be really, really controlling or over demanding if I allow myself to be. Okay, so first it took me acknowledging that I was controlling and that I tried to control everything. Okay, and I didn't understand how to be flexible. So what I'm saying is, Libra, that the person that you are dealing with, whether it's a supervisor, family member, whatever, this person may not have acknowledged yet that they may have some kind of control, in their charts where they're more of a controlling person. Okay, so they may not even have acknowledged that. But again, Libra, we can't control anyone else, but what we can do is control our actions, our thoughts, and our lives, okay, independently. So remember, setting a boundary for yourself, if not, also adding a boundary for that person, that job, whatever, will also be a benefit for you. Playful, balanced, creative. I love this. Spirit is wanting you. This is what Spirit wants for you, okay? Spirit wants you to concentrate on being playful. Come on, focus. Getting your life in balance. Again, you had the number 2 earlier about balance, right? And be creative. So if you're, if you like to write, Spirit's wanting you to do more of that, okay? If you like to build things, Spirit's wanting you to do more of that. Whatever it is that you enjoy to do that's creative, Spirit wants you to do that, because for you, Libra, that is a form of meditation. That is, for you, it's kind of like you get in your own zone, and that is your direct alignment to spirit. Okay, that is your direct happiness. So spirit wants you to focus on that. All right, let's see. Getting in touch with your spiritual. Oh, I see. You know, I'm not really sure, but I will look up for you. Because I can't remember the name off the bat or the name of the book, but I will look it up for you when I get done with the lives today, and I will send you a message. Okay, I will find out for you. Definitely. See, something not coming together again. It's doing it again. Now, what I'm doing here, Libra, these are mantras that Spirit wants you to say when you begin encountering this energy. Now, energy is fluid, so some of you may have already stepped into this energy. Some of you may not step into it till after the 21st, okay? So as soon as you recognize this energy, go ahead and begin this mantra. Spirit, Holy Divine, what mantra would you thank you? This one? Yes. Okay. Here we go. The difficult relationships in my life are the perfect mirror for me to look more closely at my own behavior. Yes. There we go again. Assess the situation, okay? Not to allow people to run over you or treat you like the little innocent prey, okay? But at the same time, continue your loving, caregiving, beautiful spirit, okay? Again, setting boundaries. I can't say that enough. Starting with yourself, okay? You've got to start with yourself, setting boundaries. I had to do that, you know, and it took so long. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. So those of you that chose deck number 1, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for you. This is the crystal cards. Now, this deck I do not have completely learned yet. There are a lot of different crystals here, and I love crystals, but I'm on my learning journey with them. So if some comes out that I don't know yet, I'll have to look them up, okay? But I do recommend that you look up in depth what you feel guided towards online, okay? All you have to do is just type in the spiritual meaning of whatever crystal comes out. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, what cards would you like to pull? Whoa. These? Yes. More from this deck. No. Okay. So it looks like we have several here. These are really thick, so it's not as many as you think. Okay, so we have the number 8. Okay. This is the Lemurian seed crystal. Okay, very beautiful. Now, the number 8 to me, that is about lots of abundance coming in for you. Okay, it's also about perfecting your craft. So whatever it is, again, that you know you like, if you like to write, if you like to build things, whatever it is for you that you enjoy, Spirit is telling you it's time to perfect that craft. Okay, and it's going to be something very abundant for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Okay, so we have Lemurian. So I'm going to type in spiritual meaning. Lemurian seed crystal. Okay, so I am at the Crystal Council. Okay, so I take it it's thecrystalcouncil.com. Okay. Hold on, I have an ad. Okay. Okay, meaning and energy. The Lemurian quartz is similar to normal quartz, except that it contains much more historic energy. Embedded in Lemurian quartz is usually a horizontal line of fragments, which are commonly referred to as memories. The information within each point contains powerful energies. This energy is capable of producing intelligent life to provide us with a much-needed soulful mission. These beings became very spiritual and were more in touch with their higher selves. This connection led to their race being very intelligent, excelling in technology, ideology, and emotions. It is theorized that they were wiped out by a great flood that occurred around 12,000 years ago. Okay, so let's see. So for the chakras, so it's suggested that you use this for chakra healing to remove blockages, okay? And for the meditation, it is to help you with your past lives, okay? It's also to help you with meditation, knowledge, inner wisdom, inner vision, connection with nature, astral travel, ancient knowledge, past life recall, so remembering who you were in past lives, lucid dreaming, and clearing. It's also associated with the earth element, okay? So I'm an earth element, I'm a Capricorn, so it's going to help you to be grounded more to nature, okay? Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, can't make this up. The zodiacs that it is, look, you have Libra there. I hope you can see this. Libra, okay? This is connected with Libra. That is so cool. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. Yeah, I'm going to stop there. And if you're interested in number one, I would suggest that you do a deep research for this Lemurian crystal. Now, the next one that we have here is the number 66. Now, the number 66 is the number 12, which is the number 3. So, the number 3, that to me is, it's kind of like, you've already getting to the point where you've already contemplated, should I do this, should I do that? Or how should you do something? That going back and forth, juggling something. You're starting to come into balance with either an idea or a way of doing something. So it's like Spirit saying that you are going to be able to progress forward once you're able to find that balance that we were talking about earlier, and you're going to be able to progress forward and start bringing things into more balance, okay? This says magnetite and pyrite, all right? So let's see what the meaning for these are. Okay, so we have magnetite. And pyrite. Okay, so I'm at, let's see, wait a minute. No, I don't feel that one. Doorways to power. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so it says healers, gold, crystal polished, and tumbled stone. It is a combination of pyrite and magnetite, which can be highly efficient at beating that drained feeling one gets after one doing a healing. Receptive, attractive, and attracting energy that attracts power as well as good fortune. Healer's gold actually boosts both the healer and the receiver's energy levels, making it a wonderful ally for healers, hence its title. It protects from the negativity emitted by electrical equipment, helps us be more decisive and take action due to its ability to create energy and flow. It brings a positive outlook and releases ancient murk that has been held in the emotional body and at the solar plexus. It strengthens the will and brings harmony with self and others. It is also a useful protector from radiation from computers. Okay. Is a stone of intellect and protection. It enhances intelligence, mental stability, logic, analysis, creativity, memory, and psychic development. Wow. Okay, so this is actually, I feel like Spirit's saying to make sure that you get your hands on one of these stones. And please, anytime you order anything online, please make sure that it's real. There are a lot of fakes out there, okay? So just make sure it's real and use that, okay? All right.
Kayla, Justin's wife.
Sorry. Okay, so the next thing we have is the number 5. The number 5 for me is all about positive changes. Okay, so that's awesome. You had a number 5 in here as well. Remember, the 5 of Cups. Remember, feeling loss and grief, but now you're going to have some kind of positive energy that's going to come in from that. Okay, so we have the aquamarine. Okay. Just a second. Okay. Spiritual meaning. Aquamarine. Okay. Where am I at? It is firemountaingems.com. Okay. It is considered to be the stone of courage and preparedness and is believed to help maintain balance and order. See, it's all about balance. Aquamarine is often used as a good luck stone, thought to bring feelings of peace, love, joy, and happiness to those who wear it. So definitely make sure that you check this one out more in depth as well. Get some of these stones if you don't have them ready. You can, and if they're accessible, easily accessible for you. Okay, so the next thing we have is the number 7, hematite. Now the number 7 for me, this is really cool. Okay, the number 7 starts out with like this stuck, stagnant energy, and then all of a sudden, it's like you take off like a rocket. Okay, it's like slow, getting nowhere, nothing moving, and then boom, all of a sudden, boom, abundance, abundance, abundance. Okay, so make sure. Okay, make sure that you. Oh, come on. Stay focused and check on getting some of these crystals. Okay, so the hematite, number 7. Okay. Spiritual meaning, hematite. Okay. Okay, so this is charmsoflight.com. This says hematite grounds and protects us. It strengthens our connection with the earth. There's the earth again. All of these are talking about grounding and staying in balance. This is amazing, Libra. So this is very important for you. Okay, those of you that have chosen this stack number 1, making us feel safe and secure, which in turn gives us the strength to create healthy boundaries. Are you kidding me? Giving us the strength to create healthy boundaries energetically and emotional. It endows us with courage, endurance, and vitality. Oh my gosh, please, 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 I can't stress it enough. Look up more in detail with these crystals, Libra, if you chose stack number 1. Okay, this is definitely for you. Okay, let's go ahead and go to stack number 2. Spirit, Holy Divine, please show me, tell me, or both. Those that chose stack number 2 for this upcoming week for Libra, what do they need to know, please? What does stack number 2 need to know? Does anyone have any questions on this reading? Libra, Libra, Libra. Okay, thank you, Spirit. No, okay. Spirit doesn't want me to split. Spirit wants me to go this way, okay? What would you like to tell Libra, please? Now? Okay, thank you. top. Okay, thank you. Both of these? Yes. Okay, reverse. Okay, no. Okay, so we have, first of all, we have the number 18, which is the number 9. Now, the number 9, that can, in some instances, be like sleepless nights that you've been going through or getting ready to step into. Okay, it's kind of like an anxious feeling. Now, that could be what you would consider positive or negative. You know, some of you, it could be a situation of you're going to be doing something exciting and you're like, oh, I can't sleep. And for others of you, it could be actually some kind of situation where, you know, it's really making you feel emotional, some things that you're going through, hurt or kind of, you know, depressed down a little bit like that. I did see the more of a like a depressed feeling earlier on in the crystals. So that's probably for most of you, it's not going to be, you know, like, oh, I'm excited, I can't sleep. But here's the thing. As was said earlier with the lamb, this is coming to an end. Okay, just make sure that you learn how to stay grounded, stay balanced in those boundaries. So this says protection. Always surround yourself with holy light. So Spirit's letting you know, make sure, okay, during this time to keep yourself protected. Okay, keep yourself in alignment with Spirit. And again, I just keep feeling boundaries. Okay, number 38. So that's the number 11. Now, I'm not going to decrease the number 11 to the number 2, okay, because it is a master number. So now the number 11, that for me is, if you imagine that you're reading a book, okay, and let's say you're on chapter 10, and all of a sudden, you're right at the very end of that book, okay, and there's another sequel to it, okay. So you lay that book down and you pick up that next book, okay, and you read the forward. So you haven't gotten to chapter 1 yet, but you read the forward. To me, the number 11 is kind of like the full card, okay, the forward of a book. It's telling you what is this book going to be about, okay. Now, when you read a forward, if you're the one that's writing it, you need to know what this book's going to be about, correct? So when it comes to manifesting things into your life, it's like this is a time where you're heavily going to be manifesting, starting a new journey, okay? Starting a new book, all right? But it's up to you to write this book. So whatever you manifest right here, right now, and this upcoming week, that's what this new cycle, this new book, this sequel is going to be about. So you want to make sure it's something pleasant, it's happy, it's positive, right? So make sure that you keep yourself grounded. That's why grounded keeps coming through so much, and balanced. Because remember, what you put out into the universe with the law of attraction, and that's exactly the energy that comes right back like a boomerang into your life, okay? So if you're feeling heavy, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling sad, the more of that you feel, the more of that the universe is going to send back into your life. So in order to make this book be about something awesome and pleasant, try staying focused on what are your dreams, what are your goals, and imagining yourself with those completed, okay? And all the process of getting there. All right, keep your heart happy. Okay, so all right, so we've got the protection. The next one we have, oh, that's all of them. Okay, so we went through both of those. Let's go on to the next deck. So for those of you that chose deck number 3, let's see what Spirit has for you. Spirit, Holy Divine, what information and extra guidance would you like to give Libra that chose this deck number 3, please, for this upcoming week? What extra guidance, please? Okay, Spirit wants me to do this differently. I don't do it this usually. Spirit wants me to fan. All the way, I heard. All the way. Okay. And now I heard pick. Okay. Here? No. Here? Here. Okay, I feel it. Which one? Here. Here. Here? Okay. We got it. And I heard 1, so this is the only card. Okay. So let's see what we have. We have the number 54, which is the number 9. Okay. Spiritual security is when you define yourself as all the beautiful things that you are. Libra, this is beautiful. Okay, remember how loving, how important, how intelligent that you are. Remember, you've been here. Most Libras on this planet right now have been here time and time and time again. Very, very old souls, very wise. Okay, so just remember how important, how loving, and how much this world depends on you, how much this world needs your love, your kindness. Okay, always remember that. And you know, the number 9 again, that's about, you know, some of you could be feeling like anxious nights, you know, having trouble sleeping at night, or you know, situations where there's some kind of conflict or making you feel like on eggshells, and can almost make you feel like sometimes like, I can't handle this anymore. I'm almost to the point of saying I'm done. Okay, but it's not quite done yet. Okay, so again, one more time, go back to the boundaries. Okay, it's going to be very important for you. Know your worth and love yourself, dear Libra. All right, let's see. Oh, hey, DJ. Welcome. Let's see, I missed choosing. This first deck resonates with me, but I chose the third deck after you started reading. Okay. Yeah, 9, sleepless nights. Oh, is that you, DJ? Oh, bless your heart. Oh my gosh. Is this recorded? Yes, you can go back to the reading, and I'm getting ready to close this reading out. Of course, once, you know, if you have any questions, I'll answer those first. But once I close this reading out, it will go back to the very beginning for you. Yes, welcome, my friend. DJ, do you have any other questions? If you do, I'll be glad to answer them the best that I can for your zodiac sign. I'm so thankful for you to be here. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything coming through, so I'm going to go ahead and close this. All right, I love each and every one of you so much. Thank you for joining, and may you have an extremely blessed day, my friends. Hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.